You think she is weak because she is quiet, because she lowers her eyes, because she does not fight back. Slap her again and laugh louder. That will be the last mistake you ever make. The slap lands before anyone can breathe. His hand cuts across her face in front of the table, in front of the beer bottles, in front of the friends who came to laugh. Her head turns not from fear, but from habit. She tastes iron. The room freezes for half a second, then fills with laughter. Someone claps. Someone mocks her silence. He grins, proud, drunk on power. He tells his friends she is useless, soft, made only to obey. He tells them she would break if the wind touched her. She stands there, still calm, eyes lowered. None of them know who she is. None of them know what she has buried inside her bones. She does not cry. She does not speak. She does not move. And that terrifies the universe just enough to start listening. She is called Lin Mei. To them, she is only a wife. To the world, she is invisible. To herself, she is a promise she has kept alive through years of silence. Her face carries no makeup tonight, just faint lines from a life that demanded control. Her hands hang loose at her sides, fingers relaxed, breathing slow. Anyone trained to read the body would see it. No tension, no fear. Just balance. The men do not see it. They are busy laughing. Her husband turns back to his drink, already bored of her. He does not notice the way her spine straightens, not in anger, but in memory. He does not see the flicker behind her eyes. It's a place where another life still burns. She steps away from the table. Quiet, soft steps. The room lets her go. They think the moment is over. It is only beginning. Years ago, Lin Mei did not belong to any man. She belonged to the mountains. She grew up where the air was thin and clean, where stone steps cut into cliffs led to a school hidden by mist. She arrived there as a child with scraped knees and a stubborn heart. Her parents left her with a small bag and no tears. They knew this place would break her, then remake her. The days began before sunrise. Cold floors under bare feet. The smell of wood smoke and wet stone. Silence was law. Pain was a teacher. Failure was not spoken of, only endured. Her master was not kind. Kindness was a luxury for later. He spoke few words, but each one landed deep. Strength without control is noise. Silence is the sharpest blade. If you must strike, strike once. She learned to listen to breath, to wait, to intention. She learned how fear moves in the body, how anger tightens the shoulders, how pride blinds the eyes. She learned how to fall without breaking and how to rise without showing effort. Years passed. Her hands hardened. Her mind sharpened. She watched others quit, cry, leave. She stayed. Then came the night of fire. Raiders came down from the pass, hungry and cruel. The school burned. She fought in smoke and heat, protecting younger students, moving without thought. She remembers the smell of ash, the sound of screams swallowed by flame. She remembers blood on her sleeves and the weight of bodies she could not save. By dawn, the mountain was quiet again. She left that day with nothing but scars and discipline. She took a vow to live small, to live unnoticed. Power, she learned, attracts violence. Silence survives. She married later. A simple life, she thought. A man with charm, with jokes, with a smile that felt safe. At first, the change was slow. Words turned sharp. Touches turned rough. Friends turned cruel when they laughed, and he laughed with them. She endured. She adapted. She went quiet. Silence had kept her alive before. Tonight, silence has reached its limit. Back in the room, her husband is telling a story. He brags about control, about strength. His friends nod, eager, empty. No one notices Lin Mei standing near the doorway, shoes still on, coat still folded in her arms. She looks at the room one last time. The cheap lights, the spilled drink. The faces that will forget this moment as soon as it ends. Her breath slows. She steps back toward the table. One of the men smirks and tells her to pour another drink. Another makes a joke about teaching her respect. Her husband turns, ready to enjoy it again. This time she raises her eyes. There is no anger there, no hate, only clarity. The room shifts like air before a storm. She moves, it is not fast. It is precise. His wrist is caught before his brain understands why his hand cannot move. Her grip is gentle, almost kind, but his knees buckle as pressure finds a place he did not know existed. His mouth opens. No sound comes out. The table tips. Bottles roll. One friend jumps up. He lunges. He misses. She steps inside his reach, turns, and he is on the floor, breath gone, staring at the ceiling. Another freezes, caught between fear and pride. He charges. She sighs. In 3 heartbeats, it is over. No broken bones, no blood, just men on the ground, stunned, shaking. Their power stripped clean. Her husband crawls backward, eyes wide, mouth trembling. He tries to speak. Nothing forms. She looks down at him. She does not shout. She does not insult. She tells him that strength is not loud, that respect is not taken by force, that the hands meant to protect should never be used to harm. Her voice is steady. Every word lands. This is the first iconic truth of the night. Silence does not mean weakness. It means control. Neighbors have gathered. Phones are out. The room is no longer private. The world is watching. She steps back. She lets him go. He scrambles to his feet and runs. The friends do not follow. In the days that follow, the story spreads. Not as a joke. Not as a rumor. As a warning, people talk about the quiet woman. About the way she moved. About the fear in the eyes of men who thought they owned the world. Her husband returns once. He stands at the door, smaller now, voice shaking. He asks forgiveness. He says he did not know. She listens. Then she closes the door. She leaves the city soon after. She carries only a small bag. The same way she left the mountain, but the story does not end there. Weeks later, a community center opens in a forgotten part of town. It offers classes, balance, discipline, self-respect. The teacher is quiet. Her hands are steady. Her eyes see everything. Children come first. Then women. Then men who want to learn without hurting. She teaches them how to stand, how to breathe, how to fall and rise. She teaches them that power is a responsibility. One night, a student asks why she never talks about her past. Lin-Mei smiles. Just a little. She tells them that some battles are won by surviving. Others are won by knowing when to stand. This becomes the second iconic truth. The strongest people do not announce themselves. They reveal themselves when it matters. Years pass. Her name is not famous. She does not want it to be. But somewhere, a man flinches when he raises his hand. Somewhere, laughter dies before it turns cruel. Somewhere, silence is respected. On a quiet evening, she walks alone through a park. The air smells like rain. Her steps are light. Her life is her own. The world did not see her coming, but it remembers her now, and this is the final truth she leaves behind. The one that echoes long after the screen fades. Never mock the quiet. Never strike the calm. You never know what kind of storm has chosen peace. If this story moved you, share where you are watching from. Tell us what silence means to you. And subscribe for more stories that honor the unseen strength walking among us.